Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Hokkaido Guy Gene, and this is going to be the weekly pickups for the week of October the, is that 18th? 18th! Wow, don't even know what the date is. Okay, so, got quite a bit of DVDs this week instead of Blu-rays, which is unusual for me, but that's just the way things turned out this week. What can you do? So let's start with the odd man out, which is the Blu-ray, and that would be The Innkeepers. This movie got a lot of mixed reviews. Some people said it sucked, I hated it. Other people said it was great. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was a really, really great story. Simple cast, 2 or 3 people. Story was really well done. The makeup and the ghosts in it were excellent, well done. I really liked it. I thought it was a great modern horror movie and one that really impressed me. So it's one of those movies that I've saw recently that just stuck with me, being Spring, It Follows, The Innkeepers. There's quite a few of them that kind of jump off the top of my head, let the right one in. Really great stories and kind of gives you faith in the future of horror movies. So I know my brother always says that Hollywood's completely ran out of ideas. That's why it's all the remakes and cartoons and stuff like that. So anyway, this gives me faith in it. I really love this show, The Innkeepers. Next thing I got was at my used video store, and I got the DVD of this because it was cheap for one thing, and because I'm not really interested in getting the Blu-ray version of it. But I remember seeing this Attack the Block. Really enjoyed this show. I mean, a bunch of thug kids out on the streets, when an alien invasion happens and they have to fight off these aliens. And meanwhile, they're having to deal with these other rival gangs and stuff too. It was really fun to watch. It's a British movie, so all of the accents, British accents, but really liked this. It was really cool. I like this show. Now, I forgot to show you on The Innkeepers. It's got some fairly cool disc art there. I'm not sure if the camera will pick this up, but pretty much plain, but it does have a background in there of the girl there opening the door of one of the rooms. Attack the Block. Wow, it's a 2-disc version. I didn't know that. So 2 DVD version. And one thing I noticed about the Japanese releases here is they really take the time to really put some nice editions together. You don't see, you open the Blu-ray case and you see a plain disc there with no art whatsoever. I don't find that much here, which is really refreshing. But in the background, Attack the Block with the aliens with the glowing teeth there in the background. So pretty cool. I'm not sure why there's 2 DVDs in here though. I mean, yeah, the movie's on one, but the other DVD, I'm not sure. It's not a Blu-ray for sure. So kind of not sure, but wow, these do not want to go in here. Oh well, I'll put that aside and do that later. Okay, the next one I got, wow, my camera got really, really dark there all of a sudden. What is up with that? Okay. Wow. Okay, anyways, next thing I got was, and this is funny, this is kind of comical if you think about it. This is the American version of a Ring, Japanese version. the American remake of The Ring, Japanese version. Okay, I guess that's how I say that. But anyway, yeah, of course you guys know the Ring was originally a Japanese movie. It's called the Ringu, R-I-N-G-U. So, and I can get that, but it's not in English, and it doesn't have English subtitles. So you have to remember all of the Japanese movies that you buy here. A lot of people told me, man, you're so lucky you could pick up all of these, Godzilla movies and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I can, but they're not in English, and they have no English subtitles. So, no luck there. Anyway, yeah, the American remake of The Ring, Japanese version. But it's nice little slip cover here. It's the typical, everybody's seen that cover right there. There's the back of the slip case. Inside, again, little boy watching the TV. And some nice artwork in there. There you go. So you guys know what the ghost's name was, right? In the American version was Samara, right? Anybody know what the ghost's name was in the Japanese version? Comments below. Let me hear what you think. Okay, the next show I got is something that's near and dear to my heart, and I ordered this specifically. And I remember my brother and I watching this movie when we were kids, and just the atmosphere of this movie just really freaked me out. Okay, it was set at dusk, and you know, you're out in the swamps of Louisiana. Just really freaked me out. It was really scary to me, and that is The Legend of Boggy Creek. I've got some kind of history with this movie in a way. If you guys remember an old movie or an old TV series used to come on called In Search Of. Probably most of you won't remember it because it's really, really old. There was a edition, and then what they did was basically they searched for ghosts. They did stories on monsters and in search of. You know, they were in search of these myth and legend things. Anyway, they did one on the Boggy Creek, and there was a man that was featured on that show that was friends with my stepdad, and I actually got to meet him, and I actually saw the cast that he made of the Bigfoot feet prints. And yeah, it was just creepy being out there in the woods talking to this guy, you know, and hearing these stories. Kind of like telling ghost stories over, you know, around a campfire, but with the knowledge of he could be out there listening to us right now. So I like this. It's probably pretty cheesy to most people, but it just, you know, it takes me back to my childhood. I remember the feeling that I got when I first watched this. But yeah, it was pretty scary to me. The Legend of Boggy Creek. Okay, next one I got is a international version of Dawn of the Dead, and as many of you might know, the international name of Dawn of the Dead was Zombie. So this is the Japanese version. There's the cover there, and this is the Dario Argento presentation of the movie. His cut, I guess you would call it. Inside, also artwork on the disc there. Nothing else but a blank case. So there's that one. And then I got a couple of things from Shameless. I got The Killer Nun. Finally uncut, first time on UK DVD. It's At Last the Slut is Uncut. So there you are. Nunsploitation movie. This is spine number 3. And the last one I got was Torso. Another Shameless. This is spine number 4. Finally uncut, Where Whores Meet Saws. There you are. Back of it is safe. Okay. And another thing I really didn't tell you, they're pretty plain inside, and all of their discs pretty much look the same. But they do have reversible art on that. So that's one cool thing about them. They do give you an option, and that's the original one there. Torso. Nun also. There's that, and then maybe in Italian there. Most of Shameless stuff is Italian. Sur Omicidi. So there you are. So that's it, guys. That's what I got this week. I'm kind of worried about next week because everything has came in, and the other things that I have on order are basically the Scarlet set of Hellraiser, and it's not even released yet, so it's going to be a while for that one. So I'm going to have to start cruising my used stores and see if I can pick up anything for next week. And if it will be a slow week that week, then I'll just do a review so I can have a video up for you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Also subscribe. You'll get the video straight to your inbox. And I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys.